Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm working on the Autumn Folk Folio and Journal, and this is a digital kit by joeycardmaker. Not this part is in a different kit that I purchased. It's a Florentine, and I have not added the links to my description, but I'm going to try, because I've had a hard time getting them up, the links to copy and paste. Anyhow, so yes, the last video that I shared with this kit, I wanted some black and white check, and so Joey watched the video, and he emailed me a full page of his black and white check. So gingham is really what it is. So I was thrilled to death to get that. Now, I printed this one on my parchment paper, which is kind of a coffee dye color. I don't know that I have anything handy, but it's, you know, it's a cream. Then I thought, okay, well, that's kind of got a gray tint to it, although I'm liking this gray very much. But it's a gray tint. And then I printed it on my premium white paper. And now it's very true to color. It's black and white and gray. So thank you so much, Joey, for doing that. I, of course, wanted to do that, print it on the inside of here, because I was going to use this like for a backing. But that's okay, because I'm going to still use it. I think I'm going to use the one that came out more of a gray, because I feel like these look nice with that. They've got kind of that beigey tone in the background, rather than the pure white. So, but this will be a paper I use for a long time for a lot of different things, because I'm always looking for like some sort of a check. Okay, so I'm going to use this, and I'm trying to make this is some pieces I have already pulled for the journal inside. These are Joey's other papers, which are the journaling pages. So I've just put those in temporarily for the journal pages. I'm trying to figure out, oh, okay, that's a Florentine inside. And then this one I'm going to make as the cover of the inside journal here. And I was going to do the elastic band, but I don't think I'm going to now. I think I'm just going to sew it in, because then I have to cut all these pages down, and I'm too lazy to do all that. So, okay, so what I was going to do is make a flip here. Now this I got out of this Bees, Birds, and Butterfly sticker anthology book, and I thought, oh, I'm going to run through this and see what's in here. I never remember I have this book. And I was looking for owls. And then this one had come up with this blue tint background. And I thought it came on this great big sticker sheet like this. And I wanted to actually use this for the page, but it's way too big, and if I cut it, it would have cut off the design. But I was just going to leave these stickers on here for somebody who wanted to use them. But anyways, so this is going to be the flip, and I've used a brown envelope. This we've all done before. I already pre-cut this because I wanted to make sure that I could get all of this onto the envelope. So I wanted to cut it beforehand before I stuck it down. Okay, so then I am thinking of using this paper here, and I want to make, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this yet, but I want to make pockets, and they will be attached to this page. Now, what I was going to do is just fold this in half and then make openings, either sew or glue in between so I can put the tags so they won't, you know, be all over the place. And that's kind of what I've decided. The only thing is this part here will show the envelope part, because I'm going to bring this down. You see, I don't want it to be, I want it to have a firm edge, but I don't want it to be that close, because if you put these in here, I had another thought too, and I was going to make, so I'd have a big journal spot, but I must have changed my mind, so that's not going to work, but this is going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off. I printed 2 pages, so I'm okay. And now I can go print as many as I'd like. That was so nice of him. All right, I'm going to fold this. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this off. And I just want a little bit to show here so that these guys kind of have a top. I don't want them to go really low though. Let's see. To make the pockets a little shorter. Maybe right about here. So I'm going to cut it right here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to do something a little different. And it's probably not different. I just put a new blade in here and it's already acting up. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's this glue stuck. Okay, it is. So now this part is going to get glued into here like that. Oh, that is a lot shorter. Okay, so that's fine. Now I'm going to cover this section here, and that'll hold this envelope on to the back part. So I think we'll just cover it with, let's see, I had a piece that's kind of messed up, and so I think it's this one. Yeah, so we'll use this. Use this edge here. Let me cut the white off. So I sat here for a long time, like trying. I mean, I have plenty of things that are in the kit, pockets in that, but I was just kind of wanting to do a little bit of more flipping kind of thing. Let's see now. I can get that onto here. I'll just cut it right there. That's the part that takes a long time. Yeah, so I was surprised when I got that message from Joey. I thought, I didn't expect him to do that. And you know, it's funny because then I went to get his free Covey pages for the kit. I hadn't gone to buy or to download them yet. And I looked to see, because I thought, well, maybe it has the black check, and maybe it'll be enough. I can accent with it. And that's the only one he didn't do, was the black. Did the other colors. But, you know, how would he know, right? What we expect. Or what we want. Not expect it necessarily, but what would help us. Okay, so I'm going to glue this part down. Let me try to get it. Oh, I meant to fill this up. Almost empty. Hold on, let's see. this to be kind of centered, I guess. And then not quite to the fold. Let's just make sure it goes. Okey-doke. So, okay, I don't want it to go that way. Okay. Yeah, this one in my printer really, I printed this on coffee dyed paper, that's why. Because I was going to use it for pages, I think. Well, I don't know. Maybe this one might have been one that got, oh, I know what it was. I printed one side and then I turned it over to print the other side. And sometimes your ink is not completely dry, so the page curled up, and then the printer decided it was going to kick it back out. Or mess with me. Okay, now this piece I'm going to put here, and I'm going to make pockets. I'm kind of thinking I want to maybe just sew the to glue this part together here. This looks so boring by itself. Well, I'm gonna put something on it, but it's just a matter of gluing it down, or I can't sew it. I'm gonna have to glue it down. All right, let me glue this page together. Let me get my glue stick. I should take this off my page. I want to glue this because I might put divots in it. I could go sew these parts. Let me figure this out, and then I'm going to go stitch down this just to give it a little bit more pizzazz, because I could even stitch all around here too and make it look better, but I got to find out where I'm going to stitch. So originally I decided that I want, let's see, the center of this page, ruler here. It's probably going to be some weird number, like, you know. Okay, so 8.5. So 4 1/4 would be the center. So let's go. Whoops, I don't need that yet. Okay, so 4 1/4 is the center. Okay, so for the first card, I'm just going to put that up there. And then I want these to be 1/4 inch apart. So that's 1/4 inch there. Hold on, I can't, there's a reflection I can't see. Okay, so from there to there is 1/4 inch. Okay, so I need to mark that on here. And then on this side, 1/4 inch. Okay, that should leave me enough room on all sides. That doesn't leave very much room though, does it? Why do I have more room over here? Okay. I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm better at eyeballing than I am. Okay, that's 1/4 inch. This is the way I had it planned. And that. Okay, that should be fine. Right there like that. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go sew. Okay, I'm back. So, I hope these are going to fit because it might be a little snug. So I just sewed around with the zigzag, and then I sewed up the centers, and I inked those just so they would show up better, that they're individual pockets. I don't know. You could do individual pockets, which is what I was planning to do originally, is put the pockets completely. So I'm going to try to keep the line here thin. You could do, you know, little pockets, or you could use little envelopes or something like that. If I can get along this little edge here, that would be good. Well, this bottom part doesn't matter so much. It's the sides. All right. Now these, I will stitch around. I will put ties in. Oh, I have to wait. I don't know. This art glitter glue, I'm not supposed to have to wait. But yeah, sometimes you do. All right, I'm going to just let it sit for a minute. Let's go to the other side. And here we need to cover this with a paper. And then that will, oh, I know what I forgot to do. Oh, I was going to punch in there. Oh. I was going to use my little divot thingy to punch. Okay, well, I'll come back and see if I can at least get a little divot. If not, it's okay. Okay, so let's do this side here. And what paper can I use for that? I love these papers. I just love them. I don't know if I want pumpkin. The only thing I don't know if I want to use is pumpkin. With pumpkins, I'm just not a pumpkin person. I mean, I just bought a bunch of pumpkins. It's not that I don't like them for decor, but to have it in the journal, I don't know. Okay, I just need to take one of these edges off. Oop. I don't have to worry about this anymore now that I've got the borderless thing down. And I think I told you on my Facebook page, there is a post from Kathy Engel, I think it is, or Engel. And she explains how to set your, I guess it doesn't really matter which way to go. To set your, do your settings to get a, oh wait a minute, I don't want the mushrooms going that way. Do I? I think I'll have them go this way. I guess it's fine. This way. Anyway, she did a little thing on Facebook to explain how to do it. Now, I think I tried the same thing she said, and it didn't work. And then, that's Nonstop Mom and Kathy on Facebook. Just go in and look at the photos at the most recent photos, and you'll see it on Facebook. If you can't remember her name. And then Mary Made a Journal, she did a video on YouTube, and you can go watch that. And that didn't work on my printer. So I just kind of kept messing with it, and lo and behold, all of a sudden, it worked. And so I've come to the conclusion that you need to, after you set your settings and you make them, I make mine where I know, like you save it. You can save the setting is what I'm trying to say. And is this right? Yeah. Do I need to make a divot in there? Oh, I can make that. That's not too bad. Let's see, what am I trying to say here? We don't want to glue this. Yeah, so I'm not even going to glue all the rest of it. I'm just going to glue this edge. There I go, forgetting, because I'm now trying to concentrate on what I'm doing before I make a mistake on this. I think I turned my printer off for some reason. And then when I went to print again, because I saved the settings, when I went to print again, I had saved the setting prior to turning off my printer, and I think that's what made it work. So I think you need to, I don't know, get it out of its old mode or something, if that makes sense, by turning off the printer and turning it back on. That's all I can say in my case. But in the comments, one of the girls asked what settings I had and what kind of printer and so forth, and so I told her what settings I have it on. And so if you want to look at that, you can look. If your printer doesn't do borderless, my last HP, I never ever got it to work borderless. I don't care what I did. but evidently I didn't do the right thing. So maybe that'll help somebody. I know it's frustrating when you have a printer that says it does it and then you can't get it to do it. I just thought it was an HP thing. Okay, so this is gonna go like, actually this way, right? Yep, this way, and then our journal will go in here like that. Like that. Cute, cute. Okay. So, I don't know, do I want the divot on this side? Here? I guess I should because it's the first part, right? Let's see how this works in here. I'm having a good time with this little divot thingy, the little notch. It's actually got a name. It's called Notch. That's about center. Okay. All right, so now a journal card will go in there, which I have journal cards, but I haven't printed them yet. So I gotta remind myself to go do that. I don't know if they're too big, too small, I mean, for this, but we'll see. Okay, and then these guys are gonna go into here. And I will put ties on. Oh, good, they're fitting. Wonderful. I hope. I probably just glued it shut, that's all. It feels like that's, well, maybe not. Sometimes these pockets will, I might have to round the edges of these at the bottom. That's probably, it's catching on something. He's got plenty of room. Okay. Now, I made these little charms yesterday when I was just goofing around. And I put that glossy accents on there. And I tried to make sure all the bubbles were popped and it's all bubbly. So I'm not real happy about that. There's bubbles everywhere. But they look cool, don't they? And then I was going to just punch a hole in them and make a little charm. So I don't know, I might try it again. It's one of those things that takes overnight to dry. All right, so I thought I would put some of these little guys, but I'm not sure. Let me try this little tiny one on a piece of that. Oh, I have to check. Sometimes these just disappear when the background is printed, or this is on my sticky paper. Oh, good. And this brand is called, I think it's called Mako. I bought this instead. Mary suggested Avery, and I came across this Mako or whatever it's called. I'll find it. What is it called? Mako, M-A-C-O. I don't know if I put it in my Amazon. I don't think so because I wanted to see how it works, but it looks pretty good. So I think the price was a better price. I think I got, I want to say maybe, I don't know what I got. I got more than 20, I think. Maybe 25 or 50 even sheets. So that was kind of good. Yeah, I like that. So I think these would look, oh, I like the houses. There's 3 houses. One of these days I'm going to make a journal with just cute little houses in it. Should I put the houses? Or maybe, I don't know. do I want to put something facing this way or all of it just facing that way? I feel like it needs to go. So I'm going to go with the houses. I think I'll just set them right here close to the bottom. And then I could put a leaf or something up around it. And you don't have to get real close to this. The edge does show a little bit, but not very much. Just kind of round that edge a little bit. All right. Fold it back. Okay. So there's a little blue house, there's a little red and blue house, and there's a white house. So put the white in the middle. See if I can get this off without having to use tape. Ooh. I could find a bigger piece of tape. There we go. I hope that looks okay. It's kind of... I don't know. I think it's because that house is white and it's kind of see-through, isn't it? Oops, I have to turn off my phone. Some kind of attention. I just got a Fox News alert, and it said something about that hurricane that hit California, Hillary, I think it was, or something like that. Anyway, well, that happened, you know, last weekend, and some airplane from Alaska had a hard landing, they called it. And why can't I find a piece of tape? My other one's kind of worn out. And I'm like, that is old news. I can't believe they're bringing that up right now. It's like one of the reporters wasn't working. You know, if I don't like these, you guys, I have these printed also on regular paper. I could just re-glue it down if I keep looking at it and I don't like it. I might see if there's any... Don't get stuck. What words Joey put in this? I know he's got some words. He always has words. Now I gotta go print those journal cards too. I didn't print them because I thought, well, maybe I'm not even gonna use any journal cards because small ones, you know, because this is just a folio. So okay. inked them, it would be a little better. Let me just... You never have a blank piece of paper. I gotta rub all this off, or it'll be... Yeah, I got it all over now. Okay, whatever. Just fill it in with some more. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too smart. Okay. Because see, I do have the same little house. And if I decide that... Let me just... Actually, I kind of like it, you know, not showing that much. Let's see what words it has, and then I guess I'll be done. What are we at? Oh, yeah. Thankful, grateful, abundance. I don't know if there's any other words at the moment. I don't see any more. So there's 3 words. I guess I could do each one of those across the top. What do you guys think? All right, let's just do it. This little journal is all about the kit. You know, it's not necessarily making up stuff. I mean, going in and looking for different words and that. Gosh, I think I could. I meant to cut all these out in the last couple days, and I have been working on cross stitch fall. I've been working on a slow stitch project. I could put these hearts on there too. I mean, it's cutesy already, right? I've never been much for hearts. There's some people just, you know, just love hearts, which I like them. I just don't think about using them very often. I hope that doesn't look weird. Everything is going sideways. Get the rest of these cut out tonight for sure. All right. So I don't think it matters which one I put it on. I just have to try to get it straight. So my little ruler here. I can do my 1/2 inch. Whoops. Here, here. This is probably plugged up already. So I forgot to put the top on. the seals itself, it gets a little bit on the top. It's almost empty. Come on. All right. I just wanted to, I really wanted to be able to move it if I don't get it totally straight. There. Let me get my, okay. You know, this is folk art, so it's supposed to be like minimalistic. I guess that's, if that's a word. Yeah. Minimal. Because I think these particular people were that kind of people that, ooh, that didn't, it wasn't about things, it was about family and home and all that. Okay, I think those are straight enough. If I'd done it this way, it would have been maybe easier, but actually it was kind of easy to go sideways. So I guess that's it. I could put the ties on, but you've seen that done a million times. And by the time I get done with this, I won't know which way to turn it, how it works, nothing. Okay, so that goes that way. I might just put, you know, the string, the jute tie. Whoops, I hope that's not going to be a problem. Ooh, maybe. No, I don't like the bending of that. I'll just close it that way. Don't go this way. Darn, I wish I'd realized that, because I could have trimmed it off a little. I wasn't even thinking. All right. I was going to put a little pocket here. Let's see what my time is now. Yeah, see, time is fine. Where is that pocket? I had a whole page of them. Oh, here they are. So I was thinking about putting just a little pocket down here because I don't want to cover these guys up. But I don't know exactly which pocket I want. This is probably going to take too long. I'm just going to get the pocket on, and then I'll do a tag later. Then I'm going to go sit and have a cup of tea and cut these out. Answer some of my comments. I do appreciate comments, you guys. I think it's supposed to help my page. I don't know. not sure how this thing works. What I do know, though, is like only 50% of the people that watch my channel are subscribers. That's pretty amazing. Because if I go to my analytics, I think this one's small enough. And I hit, like if I go to my comments, let's put it that way, and I hit subscribers only, like I only comment back to the people who subscribe. If I did that, I don't, but let's just say there might only be 2 people or 3 people that are subscribed to the channel. Okay, so I'm thinking just this little pocket, because I don't really want to cover up the whole thing. And then I guess maybe these little journal card type things go in those. I don't think there's, oh, maybe these guys fit. Oh, these guys fit. How cute. I love this. Oh, look at the owl. I could put him on there. In there. Alrighty. I might make him a little bit shorter because I feel like he's well, that's because this pocket too isn't flush. When you give yourself a little room like this, you get that added extra space. So I'm just going to put it down here. You know, I could go back to Joey's last year's, he did a kit last year called Nature Notes. One of my favorite fall projects. And I think he's got some cool words in that, which probably blend in with this really well. All right, so that just needs a little touch up, you know, tie and whatever there. And then, oh, I don't know what to put here. Of course, now I should have made these going that way. Huh, I don't know. I'm thinking sideways lately. All right, guys, that's it for today, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.